What's going on? It's Gary from fitnessfirstnutrition.com back with another video. And today we have a billionaire lying to her millions and millions of fans and people who believe in her about why she's fat and why you're fat. So it's been a while. I can't wait to get into this video. Um, let's get into it.
Thought I was overeating. I was standing there with all the food noise, what I ate, what I should eat, how many calories was that, how long was it going to take. I thought that that was because of me and my fault.
Yeah.
Now I understand that if you carry the obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese.
Right.
Obesity causes you to overeat.
Right.
Obesity.
No. Okay, so that's not how that works. So obesity doesn't cause you to overeat. You overeat so you become obese. So she's saying that it's not her fault. It is her fault. Whatever she was doing was incorrect. She took in more food than she used. She was obviously not exercising and not taking care of herself. So she went for a quick fix. This is not her first time going for a quick fix. It was a whole big thing in the 90s, 2000s, whenever, maybe the 80s, whenever. It was a big thing for a long time of her losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, whether or not she was trying the old fat loss stuff as opposed to these new peptides, which is coming out that they are pretty dangerous. Ozempic literally says that it can cause thyroid cancer on the insert inside of their product. But no matter what, it is always an exercise in discipline and a lack of discipline. So if you eat too much food, you eat too many carbs, you're going to gain weight. You're going to get fat. You don't exercise, you're going to get fat. You can have a good diet. You can have a shit diet and work out, and you'll probably still look like shit. But let her continue down her path.
Causes you to have all of that food noise. And what the GLP-1s have done for me, and I know a number of other people, is to quiet that noise.
Yeah.
All these years I thought.
Okay, so apparently that's all she had to say. So yes, you will have noise, so to speak. She could have became leptin resistance. So leptin like helps you feel full or sends a signal so that you know that you're full and you know to stop eating. But if you are a shitty eater for long enough, your body, just like it can become insulin resistant, it can become leptin resistant. And then yes, you will struggle. But it is your fault at the end of the day. It's not a gene. Is this a super gene mutation, she's saying? Because people in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they didn't look like this. They didn't have half the country obese. That was not a thing. This is a recent thing, and people are just getting fatter and fatter and more obese and more obese. We have more chemicals in our food. We have more food scientists that are purposely designing foods for you to eat, overeat, and become essentially addicted to. And just because you get on a fat loss drug like GLP-1, we're not going to name any specific names, but that's a peptide. It doesn't mean that you've actually cured anything. So a lot of times when people do get off of these things, whether it's because they got stomach paralysis or cancer or whatever the reason, or they just don't want to take it, can't afford it, however it goes, they end up rebounding and going back up in weight. They haven't learned any discipline. They didn't learn anything. They didn't work out through it. They didn't learn to adapt to eating less sugar naturally or eating less calories naturally. They didn't adapt to eating more whole foods and vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. So they just end up bouncing back. It's like somebody who gets off of heroin and then they get on Suboxone. Did they really cure anything, or did they trade one addiction for another? It's not a 1-to-1 ratio, but that's a nice approximation for a correlation between those two. So you can listen to her, you can listen to Serena Williams and all of these people who are probably, I don't know, but probably invested in some way in these companies. And don't think just because that they're rich that they won't sell you down the river to get richer, because they will. Rich people love getting richer. No matter how many millions they have, no matter how many hundreds of millions, how many billions they have, they want to get richer. Companies want to make more money, so they'll leverage the celebrity and the credibility of a celebrity to get you to buy into it. I see it all the time. Somebody just asked me about a product that another influencer was selling, and I read through the ingredients and I understand. So I had to let them know. I mean, this, unless you get a placebo effect from it, it's not going to do anything. So just because somebody is famous and just because somebody is rich does not mean that they have your best interest at heart. I do have your best interest at heart. That's a lie. If you're fat, it's because of you. You need to take accountability and you need to get your shit together and you need to work on your diet and then you need to exercise. Or you need to exercise and then work on your diet. I don't care. As long as both of them get done, you can pick the order. However, this was Gary from fitnessfirstnutrition.com, and I'll see you in the next video.